Hey everybody, it's me again, Kale, here once more playing Visions of Mana. Last time we left off, we're in a volcano, killed a giant chicken, Salamando's kind of a bro. The Benevodon of Fire is not too much further off, I think. What's down there?
This is the last Benevodon. We've been doing this for a while now, huh?
Yes, though we cannot rest on our laurels.
Sure have.
Check the resources you have on hand.
That'll be fine.
Coming.
Big chicken didn't take too much out of us. Oh, good. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
Ooh, luck is in the air.
Alright, now we can go. Oh, ow. Eat them all up at once. Why is that one? Oh, it's a mimic, that's why. That makes sense.
Teach you not to mess with me.
Ah, a mimic, but a shapeshifter. A doppelganger. A weird copycat thing. And hopefully dead now.
That all you got?
Now it's timing.
Perfect.
I survived. Somehow.
Taking this.
That wasn't that hard.
Power coming.
I just noticed there's a button that makes me accelerate. Oh man, is this already the battlefield? Man, we really weren't that far away, were we? Let's fucking go.
For a break.
I think we're good to go. Upgraded Val. You're fine. We got this.
No sign of the Benevodon of Fire.
There's a boss here. Somewhere. Oh. Hey, Salamando. You just kind of poofed into existence.
What's wrong, Salamando? You don't look so hot.
Well, without much mana power to fall back on, I'm losing steam. Alms, don't go down without a fight. Careful, or this volcano could blow out of control.
That's a lot of pressure, Salamando.
You don't know either half of
Final
it.
Benevodon, so we gotta see
Think
this
about what's
through.
underground.
We can't lose. I'm not gonna let Hina down like that. We will beat this.
Speak of the monster. Looks like our Benevodon friend has arrived.
This is the one with a funny name, right? Let's try to use some sort of weird gorilla thing. What's up, big guy?
Take it down before it can erupt.
Right. This is it, everyone. Come on.
Now it's timing.
We must extinguish the
Oh,
fires.
oh, and he's gone. He's gone. He melted. He's back.
Those arms pack a punch.
Kick his ass.
I got this.
Oh, oh, where? Take cover where? Take cover where? Take cover where? Where would take cover? Find his arms? Find his arms, maybe? Does that work? That didn't work. I didn't see cover. Does anybody else need an upgrade? No, we all good? Sick. In that case, I'm gonna use my time to heal us a little bit. There we go. Yeah. I'm out of power. I'm out of power. Dodge. Dodge. Black hole. Black hole.
It appears to be cooling down. Come.
I would hope so. He's nearly dead. Ah!
Not holding back.
Oh, I knew you knew that. Not feeling so good, are ya? Action shot! These guys just keep getting easier.
Yeah, that's how it's done.
Maybe I just keep getting
You're
more
ought to
awesome.
settle down now too. That's a load off my back and my mind, for that matter.
Thanks for everything you've done for us, Salamando.
It ain't over yet. Don't forget about Delphos' curse. You still got work to do.
You're right. Delphos can't be ignored any longer.
Haha! That's the ticket. Your fighting spirit is hotter than Dorfer at its meanest. And don't you forget it.
Yeah!
I'm impressed. That's all the Benevodons stopped in their tracks. I think it's time to regroup with the Alm of Darkness.
Before that, there's something I need to do. I have to let the village know everything's okay. And talk to Hina's parents.
And then I need to come back here. Get those treasures I missed. I also have a commitment.
Val, you and the Alms have performed most admirably. Thank you for everything. You truly are a hero to us all.
A hero? I just wanted to help my home. As long as I manage that, I'm glad.
Will you make
So
the
humble,
mana
too.
tree once more?
Not yet. I still have unfinished business here in Tiania. I gotta stop off at Hina's. Just wait here for me, okay?
Sure thing.
Take your time.
Please give her parents our warm regards.
We'll be here.
That's right, Jule wouldn't even know who Hina is. Surprised he's not asking more questions about Hina.
Hina.
He was so adamant about learning about Shiryu.
I hope her folks are home.
Alright. Let's go give the news. Hey. About your daughter.
Hi.
Kind of turned her
It's
into
been
a
a while.
rock and then lost the rock.
Wow, what a surprise!
Welcome home. How was your trip to the Mana Tree?
Oh, not finished quite yet. Actually, I came here to talk to you two about something. Something serious.
Done fucked up.
During our journey, Hina... she passed on.
She what?
But how?
It was my fault. Protecting her was my responsibility, and... I failed. I... as good as killed her myself.
Val.
I am so sorry. Please, I'll accept any punishment. Just say it.
Dorfer's behavior has been strange for a while now. I'd had a bad feeling about it from the start. Guess my gut was right. It's hard to put into words, but even though I was so happy for Hina and wished for her success on the pilgrimage, at the same time, she deserved to have a normal life just like everyone else.
I understand, sir.
After the festival, we were so very proud to see that Hina was chosen to be the Alm. No one in the village was more pleased on her behalf than we were when we saw her off on the journey. But after she left, our lives felt less vibrant. I thought about her no matter what I did. I'd remember her laugh, her frustrations, her tears. Most of all, I'd remember her smile. That's when it hit me. I had wanted Hina to be in our lives forever. I suppose you don't always realize how important someone is until they're gone.
Mood.
I...
Val, never doubt how much Hina wanted to be by your side.
Days before the festival, Hina would ask us how long we thought the pilgrimage would take. How long until you'd return from the Mana Tree?
She fretted over whether you might settle down in a different village after you were done, like Liza. Didn't she, dear? Once she was appointed as the Alm, she was up all night, excited for the journey ahead.
Ah, this
She
is my
said
punishment.
traveling the world with you was like a dream come true.
And that's why we're grateful that you were there for Hina. Thank you, Val.
I thought... you two would never forgive me for what happened to her. This is almost worse. I wish someone would treat me like the villain.
I even dressed for the occasion.
Val, listen to
Sorry.
me. She isn't gone. Hina will always be with you, in your heart. You carry her will. She lives on through your deeds.
That's right. You're living for the both of you now. We want you to thrive for Hina's sake. Will you do that for us?
The cat's frustrated. Having a touching moment, Regato. Give me a moment. And they were so nice, and yet still ruined his day.
Val, I believe Hina left a letter for you before you set out on the pilgrimage.
Oh, good!
A letter? For me?
That's right. But when I asked where she put it, she said it was a secret between the two of you.
Then she made us promise to tell you about the letter when you returned, and reminded us several times before your departure.
Did she leave it in the thicket outside of town?
Oh, so that was your secret rendezvous spot, huh?
You'd better get there fast before we find it first. Go on now.
Thanks.
This is
I'll
psychological
be
torture.
sure to check. You're the best.
This is aggressive. This is aggressive kindness. Val,
It's gotta be the thicket outside the village.
But I do gotta remind you,
I'm coming, Hina.
this was a letter that she intended for you to read after she died. It's gonna be sad. Just a heads up, buddy. Where was the bridge again? How do I get there? This wheat field? There we go.
Brings back memories.
That's fruit. Like weird apples.
This is where I first met Hina. I remember she was reading a book when I ran up. A monster had made it into the village, and I was trying to chase it off. I had only just started to learn swordsmanship at the time.
Small village. I kind of would have assumed you two knew each other
won,
since
but Liza and Master Fugo still got mad at me.
childhood.
I cried, but at least I managed to defeat the monster in the end. Aha! I found it, Hina.
Alright. One more good gut punch for the day, I guess.
Yep. That's her writing, all right.
Dear Val, if you are reading this, then I'm sure you've safely returned home from the pilgrimage to the Mana Tree. If all went well, then I am now a part of the world's mana power, and watching over you. I decided to leave you this letter now that we've both fulfilled our duties. After all, if I know you, I'm sure you're feeling down about having to let me go to the Mana Tree. This way, you'll have a little something to remember me by, and read if you're ever feeling lonely. I can't help but wonder, as I sit here and write this down, how your life is gonna be 10, 20 years down the road. The only regret I have, now that I've been named the Elm, is that I won't be around to see it myself. Yeah, I know it's selfish of me to think like that. Val, just remember that you have friends you can rely on. People who support you in everything you do. I know you'll be okay.
Yeah, but they're all alms too!
Just keep going. Try things you never thought you'd do. Meet people from faraway lands. There's no end to the adventures you will have. I love this beautiful, spirit-blessed world of ours. I love it because it's where we were born, and where my wonderful parents and everyone else we've met lives. Not to mention, it's where I met you, Val. So I'll leave you with this. The future is yours. All I want for you is to live your life in the way that's best for you. That's my wish. Love, Hina.
Hina always did know me too well. better than anyone. I wish we could have been together in the end. This feeling probably won't ever disappear completely. But that's okay. I'll treasure it. I'll keep Hina with me, wherever I go.
And with it, I'm gonna kick De La Fose's ass.
Is that all your business taken care of? Then let's regroup with the Olm of Darkness.
Lady,
Sorry
we're probably
for
on good
this.
terms now, but I still don't
Let's
trust
head
you.
to Lagrazzo. You ready, Ramco?
Should be glad Ramco's adorable and can distract me. I'll never trust that fairy. That fairy is a problem.
You look more sure of yourself than before, Val.
I found a bit of myself that I'd been missing. Now I can finally move forward. Come on, Lagrazzo's waiting.
Now let's poke in there real quick before we end the episode. Make sure your boy's not dead or something. Knowing my luck. Let's see, we're down 2 alms presently. At least I have the core stone of one of them. I also have Orin's core stone. Yeah, that's fine. I wonder what kind of power I would get from them. But you know, nobody lets me do dark magic experiments. I never noticed these precariously twisting... Oh god, I've never looked up at this place before, but it is an architectural nightmare. Like, I knew it wasn't stable, but I didn't know how unstable it was. What is... How... Somebody needs to teach these people how stairs. Anyway. Oh, I hate this place.
Curious.
Hey, are you here?
Just as I feel I'm closing in on the answer, more information arrives and throws off my hypothesis. I cannot rest until I figure this out.
Ish, we did it! We beat the Benevodons.
Congratulations. Though I never doubted that you would be able to dispatch with them, it is good to hear.
Master Aish, you do not appear to have received the requisite hours of repose.
I assure you.
Do you alliterate everything? Did I not notice that until recently?
Without sleep. And who could relax when there's so much data to evaluate? But enough about me. I have something I must tell you all.
Is it what's on this big
I have
scroll?
tracked the fluctuations in mana power to Entwine Bridge Pass. If the Benevodons are no longer a threat, then there's only one entity it could possibly be.
De La Fose.
Say, is that not the specific span where De La Fose swore to be together with Cerulia?
If the legends are true, yeah.
We should go if we want any chance to stop him before he enacts his revenge.
Agreed.
You sound worried. We just took out all 8 legendary monsters. How hard can an ancient hero be?
We are theoretically on his level now.
To defeat the guy, as long as we can get the mana sword away from him.
Also true.
For this venture, I shall accompany you. I could not live with myself if I missed the opportunity to witness the historic reclaiming of the...
You should be resting, not venturing.
I... am merely fatigued. I will be fine, as long as I avoid fights and focus on my report.
And
I know how important it
unconscious.
is to leave behind a record for history. This is for the future of Lagrazzo, Teratio, and the people across the land. Their hopes and dreams have gotten us this far. No matter how strong Delafos has become, we will fight. It's time for us to take back the Mana Sword.
Huzzah! But you're napping on Ramco.
Delafos has gotta be what's causing the disturbance at Entwine Bridge Pass.
Oh, a quest for me.
We can't leave unprepared. Let's take stock before we go.
Oh, Barry's here. What quest do you have for me, Aish? I see you brought the company. A moment, I merely wish to check up. For fear that you had become excessively engrossed in your scholarly studies. Again. I appreciate your concern. You're right. I could do with a brief rest. Tidy up some of those books while I'm at it. Aish, are you aware of the difference between rest and work? Forgive my curiosity, but are these documents your reports of what you saw at the sanctuary? Oh no, I finished that work some time ago. What you see here is a chronicling of the alms. You alms, to be specific. Though, it is still something of a work in progress. Huh. What's so interesting about us? How can you say that? This generation of alms is a collection of exceptions. Not only was the Soul Guard elected to be the Alm of Light, but the Alm of the Moon made an unexpected return. And I haven't forgotten about you, Jule, my favorite sproutling. Sometimes I kind of wish you would. Oof. I couldn't allow myself to sit still when such anomalies go undocumented. However, as the project progressed, I encountered a setback of sorts. I realized that I knew next to nothing about who you are as people. So what? Should we do self-introductions? No, it's not worth the energy. I attempted to research your homelands, hoping that some knowledge of you, of your origins, might spark something. But it didn't quite go as planned. Sheesh. You always overcomplicate things. Why don't you just, ask us? Interesting. I hadn't considered the option. Well, let's get to know each other better. Starting right away. Something in it for you, if you rest assured. And I know just the thing. Would you all accompany me to... Oh, I gotta go there anyway. Sick. Passagean Tomespire. I'd like to recommend some books, curated to match your interests. Why was that highlighted? That was ominous. A stroll through the Tomespire is a splendid way to relax. Actually, there's manuscripts I could do with picking up while we're there. Sounds like you're just dragging us along on an errand run. I think it's an incredible idea. It'd be an honor to receive reading recommendations from... She does just alliterate constantly. I wasn't paying attention. But it's like densely peppered throughout her speech patterns. I'm kind of here for that. Her favorite book to study was clearly the Thesaurus. At least someone's excited. It might be rubbing off on me. Curious to hear Aisha's suggestions, too. My suggestions will be more than satisfactory, I assure you. My curated book lists have had nothing but rave reviews from the scribes in the Grotzo. Honestly, I'm not much of a reader. I prefer being read to. Yeah, I'll be mighty impressed if you have a book for me. Remco. She dumb. Time to show us your stuff, Aish. I'll be waiting for you at the entrance of the Tomespire. Don't dawdle now. Alright, well, we'll deal with that side quest next time, I guess. God. Aish always overcomplicating things. Anyway, hope you've all enjoyed yourselves. If you have, let me know down below, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll come back next time, and I guess do Aisha's thing before we go save the world from Delafos. Also, if we're confronting him now... I could have sworn there were actually a few more chapters aside from a Chapter 8. Are we even done with Chapter 7 yet? Bridges to cross next time. Entwine Bridge to cross, to be specific. But later. Till then, you'll have yourselves a frabjous day.
Aish, don't push yourself if we get caught up in a fight. Just stand back.
Thank you, Morley. I believe I shall. I will stick to my observations.
Let's rest
They're
up.
becoming friends. That's good. Later.